Hey, what's up, guys? This is Eisenheim here. So I just got back. So I'm here at work. So I drove around 30 minutes across the bay. Here's my initial impression of the 0815 Master CI on the Le Echo. Um, the drive was good. Was very stable enough that I didn't even notice that I'm already not with the flow of traffic. I'm already speeding like around 70, 68. Because I usually drive in the slow lane, um, around 65, something like that. Um, but with the there was that not much traffic this afternoon, so all the cars are speeding. So I went, I I just go with the flow traffic, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm doing 65 or something, because it's the flow of traffic. But lo and behold, it was 72. Okay, so and I didn't feel a thing. I was thinking my car is only 65, doing 65. So that's good. That's a good indication, that you won't even know because the car was stable. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also, it seems that my Lego adjuster, it works, you know, to place so you can have on-demand placement of your car. If you want a little, if it's kind of, if you want a left bias and or a right bias. Because initially, my calibration is 0.06. Then after a while, and then I changed the yaw the yaw using the gizmo, and it ended up to two. I think it's two left. Um, but it took a while for it to calibrate. So I don't know if it's 2 minutes. Somebody mentioned, I think Michael from Discord mentioned it around. I think it calibrates every 2 minutes. I'm not sure. So yeah, so that's ample enough time for me to change the placement of my car, because certain segments of the freeway, sometimes if I wanna, you know, if I wanna stay on the right lane and then do a right bias thing, I can do that. And then, you know, and also on the city streets too. Okay, what else? The good part is, um, the curves are amazing. Okay, the curves are amazing. It doesn't eat the lines. It doesn't eat it or even kiss it. Um, and this is with um, with the learner, with the steering ratio learner on. Okay, so I haven't done any. Basically, this is stock master CI. Okay, so off the bat, out of the box, it's very good. Okay, coming from me, how I promote 089. You know what I'm saying? Coming from me, this is an improvement. Okay, not even a regression. Um, Hugging wise, there's no hugging. I think that there's no hugging, and it's very on the freeway. It depends. As I say, it depends on the cars around you. So if there's only one car, and let's say on your left lane, on the left, on your side, on the left side, on your left side, and if that car is it's not center on its lane, it's like, let's say, if it's left hugging, on its lane, it will pull you. You know what I'm saying? It will pull you left to the left's bias because it's using the car, as the guide. That's what I notice. It uses the cars around you. So it depends on the cars around you. So you will have like it's not gonna be center all the time because it uses the car around you. This is laneless, by the way. So I haven't tried laneful yet. So laneful, I'm assuming is gonna be center. Okay. So this is laneless, and I prefer laneless for some reason. What else? Yeah, my confidence level is high. Okay, and since this is my initial test, this is my second test, so I'm kind of very careful because, as I say, whenever you do a new version and a new what have you, um, you have before you put your confidence in it, you have to try it several times. Okay, and it will do the same thing. If like your work route, it will be the same thing. Depends on the time of day too. Okay, if it's the same time of day, it will do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Time of day and the traffic. So just test it for twice or three times, and then you can decide if it's good enough for quote unquote self driving. Um, always put your hands on the wheel though. You know, I highly suggest it because the tactile feeling of the steering wheel gives added what you call this one sensation, and it's faster than um, looking at the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you can see the difference. Rather than looking at the wheel, once the tactile, the car, where the wheel is going, where it's going. Anyway, the best part of the Buster CI 0815 is the street of San Francisco. By the time I get to the street of San Francisco, I check my calib and it's 2 degrees left. Okay, it calibrated. From 0.06, it went to 2 degrees because I kind of like have the car tilt the phone to the left, making the car go to the right. You know what I'm saying? So it's around 2 degrees. Um, and so it calibrated. So by the time I get to San Francisco, so I tried the right lane. Streets of San Francisco is 2 lanes. So I tried the right lane with parked cars, and lo and behold, it drives like me. You know what I'm saying? It drives like me. Um, there's ample space between my car and the parked cars, even when somebody's opening the door. Okay, so because I saw somebody opening the door, get out the car, and a lot of cars are passing by that car, even when the door's open, and there was no car on the other side. So I let it engage and see if you know if my car will behave just like what I'm gonna do. There's an open door, and lo and behold, it behaves like that. It kind of like went to the left a little bit, just as I said, just like me driving. Um, so I was thinking there's a lot of San Francisco streets being trained by Comma. Hopefully, so maybe, or I don't know. So, but it feels like the way I drive in the streets. And then, so about 5 blocks away from work, I decided to go to the left lane, and so I'm kind of close to the center line. So I decided to use my gizmo again to you know to get that left bias. So I'm more to the left, okay, near the train tracks, um, and it stick. Okay, it sticks for a while. Um, and it doesn't calibrate. It didn't center me uh, yet. So I think the calibration is around 2 minutes. So I got 2 minutes to to enjoy the bias. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to extend the um, um, the calibration so that my my placement, intentional car placement, will work, even for even temporarily. Yeah, so yeah, that's my take on 0815. So this is, as I said, this is stock Master CI. So I haven't done my 30-second LP deletion. I didn't even check the steer ratio on this one. Um, so so I'm gonna drive it one more on my way home, and uh, then I will try to do my modification, see if it makes it better or worse. Okay, guys. So again, this is Eisenheim, and this is my initial take on the 0815 Master CI on my Le Echo device. Okay, guys. Thank you, and have a good, safe testing. Bye.